eNCA's Lindokuhle Xulu joins us live now from the Lenasia Magistrates Court. Lindo, good morning to you. So, we had a mass burial this weekend of those 7 family members, and that happened in Pietermaritzburg. Give us a sense of anticipation that is possibly building outside the Lenasia Magistrates Court this morning. Well, what's the mood like?
Well, good morning to you, Koli. As it is right now, there are members of the community that are arriving. Of course, the interest on this case is very high, particularly from the community. We are expecting, of course, the MEC for Community Safety, who did attend that funeral yesterday, as you had rightfully said it, when those 7 people, 4 children, including 3 adults, were buried at Pietermaritzburg yesterday. But MEC of Community Safety has attended that, that funeral together with the Batabile Dlamini, who is the ANC Women's League president. But today we are expecting the MEC. We have been able to confirm that she will be coming here. Members of the community have also confirmed to us that numbers of them will be arriving shortly. The family, which was at Pietermaritzburg yesterday for the burial, has swiftly made their way back to the Johannesburg in Vlakfontein just to be here for the funeral, and we understand that they will too be arriving shortly. But a lot of people really saying what they want to see now is want to see this person who is behind this gruesome attack, of the people who are behind this gruesome killing of 7 people that were found dead in that house in Vlakfontein and buried in shallow graves inside the house as well as the back room. But a lot of people saying what they want to do now is just to put a picture or to put face on this gruesome murders.
Lindo, talk to us about the brief background of these 2 individuals. So one of them is 27 years old and the other is 61-year-old. But these are 2 people that were well known to the victims, the 7 deceased victims.
I will ask my camera person to just yank the camera off the tripod here. Forgive us for the shaky visuals, but I will show you more and more members of the community, particularly in ANC regalia, just arriving outside court here ahead of the anticipated appearance of those 2 individuals right now. And a lot of them being the youth, we understand they're coming from Vlakfontein. But yes, Koli, as you say it, these 2 people that will be appearing in the Lenasia Magistrates Court are known by the family. We understand that one of them was taken in by the family after claiming that he is the son of their deceased brother, and later on another one, of course, arrested there by Dobsonville, is a 61-year-old who is understood to have been in a relationship with the older sister there, who was found dead in this house in Vlakfontein. But it seems that placards here are saying they want a reason, and particularly most of them saying no bail for murderers. But these are the people that have gathered outside the Lenasia Magistrates Court, really getting a sense of how everyone has interest in this case, and particularly want to know the reason and make sure that the law takes its course now that the police have delivered on what they had promised, particularly from the MEC of Community Safety, saying that they will apprehend the suspect. And we understand that yesterday 2 suspects on Sunday 2 suspects were apprehended, and right now those visuals ahead of their appearance in court.
Lindo, just as we wrap up our conversation, talk to us about whether the family members of the deceased are there at court today, of course, a day after laying to rest their loved ones.
Well, Koli, I did speak to one of the family members, the father of one of the children that was killed in that house, and he told me that he is indeed on his way and that I should give him 5 minutes to arrive. But we understand that they drove from Pietermaritzburg yesterday to actually be able to come here and ensure that they are able to attend this case. What they want to know as well is the questions that they have raised previously, which is what exactly happened and what prompted this person or these people who have acted in this manner to actually, in fact, murder the children. They understand. They're saying that as much as there might have been disputes between the family, but the children are innocent, and that is one of the answers in which they will be trying to find out, and that is why they drove all the way to from KZN to Vlakfontein just to spend the night here, so that early in the morning they're able to attend this court appearance.
Just very briefly then, Lindo, talk to us about whether police are any clearer about the motive for this gruesome killing of 7 people in this kind of fashion.
Well, Tony, we've been probing that in terms of what was the cause of death for these 7 people, and also how were they killed. But the police remain mum in saying the only thing that they've been able to tell us, in fact, was that this is a gruesome murder, that they really don't want to reveal some of the details. And one other thing, Tony, is that they told us that, in fact, because of their investigations right now, they will be trying to keep all the details, ma'am, until such investigations are concluded. But Tony, I am going to ask Joel to just move with me. One of the family members, the father I was speaking about, is just arriving also in court wearing that t-shirt that says "Stop Violence Against Women." I'm not sure if Radebza, we will be able to speak to you at this time, but let's just try. Radebza, we are live on TV. I don't know if you are able to speak to me.
Yeah, but I won't say much.
All right, Radebza, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what I like to say, as a family, we are very happy. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, honestly. We really appreciate it. Because so at least now we know the real story. Because the guys are here now. Yeah.
And what will you be hoping for in terms of the law taking its course on this case?
Because it's still early, but obvious. I don't think this thing, if I can see this guy at I won't be able to handle it. Yeah, so please, but to deserve.
One of the fathers, in fact, of the children that died in that house, saying that all they are calling for now is that the law takes its course and ensures that they get the justice they deserve. But one other thing that he is saying is that they are very happy about the work that the South African Police Services has been able to conduct in terms of apprehending the suspects in this case. The appearance will be happening anytime from now. Only if you will allow me, I'll just go inside to get permission from the magistrates in terms of us getting access to the court as well.
All right, you do that. Thank you very much. Lindokuhle Xulu, live for us at the Lenasia Magistrates Court.